guys doing? This is Resilient Queen coming to you live. Girl tired, but girl I show up. Girl I show up. So guess what? Good night, family. Good night. Listen, I am Resilient Queen, the crazy queen, the silly queen, the funny queen, the boring queen, everything in one. The cookie queen, the cleaning queen, the blender queen, everything in one is here tonight. How is everyone doing? I know I have announced when I'm going live or anything, but guess what? You said Michael King said, why? Hello, Queen. Good night, Michael. How are you? Guys, would you believe? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good so far. I don't much long finish freshen up myself and wash my face and stuff, you know what I mean? Cleanse up the body, brush my teeth and all that. Because guess what? Your girl was working all day. I was so destined to tackle so many things that I needed to tackle in my house that I finally got through to it. I cleaned the bathroom. End up clean my kitchen. End up move my fridge. Yes, I have a little deep freezer in and Hi, Nishli or Siobhan. Hi, Siobhan. How are you? Greetings. Welcome. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Welcome. Welcome to Resilient Queen Live. This is Resilient Queen. And I got everything. I steamed the kids' room. I steamed their playroom. Not without my mouth. You know how mama mouth goes. Some mothers, not all mothers. And I'm one of those mothers. Helicopter mama. Right. But I get everything I need done and end up cook. And me and the kids sat down and we ate and then we read we read one book. We read a book and then we were in the playroom reading the charts. So we get a lot done. So how is everybody? How was your day? How is everybody day? And where have you been? I'm here, Michael. I am here. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in a few days. Where have you been? You're the one due for where have you been? What the song right there that say, where have you been all my life? Yeah. But I'm here. So I finally get everything done, guys. Clean up my kitchen, clean up my bathroom. My front bathroom wanted to clean because they were supposed to come and do a cleaning on the bathroom because there's a leaking in my bathroom. So they supposed to come to get it done and nobody comes. So I'm like, okay, oh well, I have to get it clean. So I have a bunch of chemicals, so I just get the chemicals and clean my bathroom. Michael King say, you say touchy. Hey, you said touchy. What you talking about? You said touchy. Yes. So that's what your girl did today. But I'm so happy I was able to get a lot of stuff done. I steamed the kids' playroom, their room. So it is air drying right now. It was raining as well today and stuff. But guys, and then the bathroom in the front, like if somebody come to my, let's say somebody come to my house right now and needed to use the bathroom, that would be the bathroom they would be using. The one you see I go into in the morning time. So he have a little leak. So it leaking from the behind and then it make the when it leaking it make the urine out there smell bad. So I had to get that sterilized today and put that under some control today. So that I'm so happy for that. I am so happy for that. So how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I'm telling you, your girl worked today and I felt so good. And guess what I did too? After I finished cook, I even washed my dishes. Oh, guys, you're gonna be proud of me. Oh my God. So Wagwan family. So the title of my video said Wagwan, Wagwan. You know what I mean? Congratulations to me again and Wagwan, Wagwan, Wagwan. So yes man, I clean up my floor and all of these things. So see, I even look your girl the easy and I get thumbtacks and put this up because I moved the fridge from where it was. It was this direction. Now it was this direction, okay? So I put this up here guys with some thumbnails, you know the thumbnails, the thumbtacks you put in. So I use that. Yes guys, your girl be yes man. So let me see. So that's where I put it, guys. You see? That's where I put it. It used to be over here, now I put it here, and then I'm able to put my trash can right here. Yeah. So I made a couple changes, family. And I have one bag of garbage to take out. And my kitchen sink is clean. See there, guys, I worked, man. I worked up today. I worked up. My dishes is washed and everything. Everything calm, I say. I cooked me some spaghetti today. Table countertop is clean, family. Lyrics by Lydia, greetings. They say I have been learning German. Oh, you're learning German. So everything cleaned up. Oh, you doing lyrics by Lydia? Bless up yourself. So guys, trust me. Your girl was here today working. You hear me? And the next thing I need to tackle in the kitchen is this thing up here. I already arranged over here. So and then I need to clean that fridge. And my kids vacuum my living room already, but I'm gonna steam the carpet because we do sleep in the living room at times. And then I clean my bathroom since night. I just washed my face right here, so kind of wet. But I cleaned up, guys. I did. Your girl did some cleaning up, guys. I'm not telling you no. You see, I'm doing good. Thank you. See there? So this is the part that have the leaking. You see that? I don't know if you can see right there. So if you don't get that clean under control right away, you're going to have the smell of pee. So I clean it up. Yeah? And then the kids' playroom, I steam the floor. So we take everything out of here. See? Only this left in here. They take computer decks and they compute the TV stand for them with their little books, but in here still wet. And then I have my AC. My son Godfather give me this, but I don't want to throw it away because it's brand new, and this is some blocks for the kids to play with or so forth, guys. So yes, man, your girl did some work today. Your girl was working, okay? Your girl was working. So now, because I take everything out of the kids' playroom, right here have the toys, and we need to go through all these. We have 3 containers of toys. This is our mama. This is a mama here like to buy stuff for the kids, and some of them was gifted or so, but now I gotta downsize. I need to downsize because that's a tiny little room, you know what I mean. So yeah, their room don't have any light, family, but you probably can see. You say, how are you? I'm doing good, lyrics by Nidia. I was here cleaning up all there. So, and you guys won't be able to see. So I steamed the floor and all of that today for those who was watching. You see, I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. And then I started cleaning my room, and I was able to clean up my bed, but then I put back the stuff over there. You know, work will never be done. As long as you're a female and you like to have a whole lot of stuff, work will never be done. Michael say, I planted watermelon seed and I have seeding growing. Oh, that's nice. So, oh, congrats, Nydia, #1 top fan. Congratulations, Nydia. And Michael King said, I planted watermelon seeds and I have seedling growing. Oh, and your girl love watermelon. I still got those frozen watermelon. I need to go get them. I need to get them, guys. But I'm telling you, your girl be working all day today, and I'm so happy. So, and then guess who called me? My mom called me, and when she called me, I was in the kitchen washing my dishes, and she said, "Knowing you, you love to cook," cause she came here before. I should say, knowing you, you love to cook. You said never done, especially when you have children. Yes, man. Yes, Nydia, especially when you have children. You said, greetings, everyone. Congratulations, Snapback Coach. Thank you. Thank you so much, Snapback Coach. Michael Singh said, thank you. Bless up yourself. Say, hey, Queen. Hey, Nydia. Hey, Snapback. How are you? And lyrics by Nydia, the top fan for tonight live. Thank you so much. I am for sure a top fan. That's what the crown means. Yes, a top fan. Yes, I was doing the research because the first live I was on, I'm like, what is all this? I felt like I was in school again. I'm like, what is all this? I'm old school now. And I had to go on the YouTube studio thing on the computer to find out what it was. He said, hey, everyone in the chat, bless up yourself, bless up yourself. So congratulations on being the top fan today. Well, tonight. I had a few top fan earlier. Snapback coach say, oh, Nydia say, hey, snapback coach. So I work today, guys. And then with my room now, you would see me probably say, why is she always in one everything? Maybe repeating clothes, but I got so much stuff I need to go through. Some can't fit me no more, so I need to go through them as well. So I have my containers right here, but the good part, my bed is spread, and then I need to get my floor clean. So my room is the only room that the carpet haven't been steamed yet. So I need to get that under control. I need to get that under control. But anyway, how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? And congratulations to the top fan here tonight. Thank you guys so much and everything. So how is everyone doing? How is everyone? Because your queen is over here, the blapping, blapping, always blapping, the blapping mouth. And I'm working on trying to find a way. What name do I really want to call my community? And then this name had came up. You say, I am doing good. Michael King say, you're doing good. Bless up yourself. Bless up, bless up. You say, I am doing LOL. I need to try to get back on the ball. Yes, man, get back on the ball. You know what I mean? But when your mind tell you to get back on the ball, you're not gonna have no doubt. You're not gonna have no question or anything. Cause I even remember a while back one time everything was going wrong for me, and I mean wrong. It was going to the point where, because so much was going on outside of YouTube that I had to handle on my own, you know what I mean? And some of them I had literally no control over. I had to kind of slow it down, and then sometimes the piece of old phone can't do what it needs to do, what I want it to do, you know what I mean? But we're gonna go around it. We're gonna go around it, go around the issues, go around the problem, you know what I mean? We're gonna go around it. You said, what about you? With the here, man. But as I said, after my father later rest, I start to gain back the way I normally be. Like cleaning up. When I mean cleaning up, just do major cleaning. I'm a person like this. When I'm cleaning, I like to do it major. I no longer want it this way. You know what I mean? So I have to start move things around. But I'm gaining back that level of strength in me. Because for a while I was just, life in was life in, but it just a challenge that come with it. The test of times, that the unexpected events, the foreseen events, you know what I mean? But now he lays to rest. He said, my condolence, Queen. Yes, man, he lays to rest, and he all right now. I know he's at a comfortable place, you know. The day before, well, the day before he laid to rest, I make sure I tell him, I say, oh, the one thing you promised me, never come and visit me and scare me. I say, you rest now. It's your time to rest. And I used to have thoughts about him, but I never have no more about him anymore. I just keep his energy alive, you know what I mean? But I always tell him, never bother to come and visit me, because when he was alive, he used to say, oh, you are the scary one, when I was much younger. And I said, it's a never come and visit me. And he never come. I had a conversation with him when I was downstairs. I had a conversation and I was crying and everything downstairs while the kids came upstairs to play the little game. He said, God took him for a good reason and sorry for your loss. Yes, man. Yes, Michael King. You know what I mean? And he at a better place now, because he was in a lot of pain. That monster cancer is not easy. But anyway, may his soul rest in the power. Yes, man. And the good part, he already give his life to God. So hopefully, the rest is left to him and God to fix whatever need to fix. So, so I was just saying that to say I start to gain back the person who I was, with the cleaning up, the arranging, because I love to rearrange the house and all of these things. And I start to gain back all of that, because for a while I was just down and I couldn't tell why I was. You know what I mean? And he said God took him for a good reason and sorry for your loss. Yes, man. Bless up yourself. And lyrics by Nidia say, may he rest in power. Yes, man, the almighty power. Enjoy with Naomi. Number 2, top fan up there. What's going on? Bless up, bless up. Michael King say hello, enjoy with Naomi. So congratulations, we are 2 top fan right now. Let me see how the leaderboard is gonna go. So we are 2 top fan already up there. And Sinap back coach said, bless up, man, bless up. Manners of our respect, and thank you, Sinap back. You know. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. And for a lovely lady. Yes, man. So the top 2 fan tonight, lyrics by Nidia and Enjoy with Naomi. So the leaderboard is up there in our play. It's a race. The leaderboard is not playing. All right, the leaderboard is active. It is active. He say, hey, dear lyrics by Nidia, bless up yourself. Michael King say, how do you become a top fan? Actually, I think they said a top fan is somebody who I think watch your content for over, I don't know. Like they say 6 month period. I don't know how they do it. I don't know because I go on in people channel and all of a sudden I see I become maybe sometime I'm at the top, sometime at the second, sometime at third, or sometime then you just drop off of the radar. So I don't know. I don't know. I think probably the people who comment the most, I don't know. You gotta be. Probably comment the most or been here for a while. I don't know how it works. I gotta do some more research on it. I was reading on it, but I didn't go that deeper down. So, but I think when you the more you keep coming or commenting or something like that, I think that can also on your side, Michael, you should see a XP up on your side. Do you see a XP on your side? If you see a XP on your side with zero, so when every comment you comment, you can click on there and it will tell you how far you're on in the leaderboard. So you will know what position you are on the leaderboard. So I know you can do that because I tried it on other people's channel and it tell you. Today I was on a channel and it told me, oh, you're 40. At first I was 40. Then after that they dropped down to 42 because I guess if more people comment and you like commenting less, then you ain't gonna be up in the top three. But you will still be on the leaderboard. You will still be on the leaderboard. So enjoy with Naomi said, well, hold on. Leaks Vanity said, this is good. That means you know who support you the most. Yes, that's very good. But then it kind of tricky too because I've been on people channel where I just go on it, never go on their live or anything, watch their videos, but never go on their live before and so on. It does come up because it only come up when you're live. So I'm not too sure really how it really work. He said, today your style is totally changed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bless up yourself and enjoy with Naomi. Say your hairstyle. Oh, thank you. Michael King said, I don't have one. You don't have one of those things. If you have a channel, you're supposed to have, not everybody have it yet. I think because I probably you have to keep coming to the channel or so. But for probably people who mostly been here a while back or so, they can tell how far they are in the leaderboard if they have that app on them. Because it should be showing that you have at first it will say 0 XP, I think. And then you can click on that, and when you click on that, you will tell how far you are in the leaderboard. But I'm not too sure because I've been in people channel, but I never actually been on their live. Sometimes just going to their live for the first time, but normally comment on their videos. So I don't know if that contribute towards anything. I'm not sure. But let's test it out then, Michael. So whenever time I come live, then you can test it out and see if it give that to you. Or let's say if you're wait, you were the first person here, so I don't know how it really worked. I will check it out and get back to you though. You said, but I have it on other lives. Maybe I probably the frequency of you on the other lives also could be as a reason to that. The frequency of you. And maybe you were on those channels for a while or so forth. It could possibly be that, you know. Enjoy with Naomi saying, like Queen. Bless up. Thank you. Enjoy with Naomi. Lakes by Nidia say, I love the YouTube features it implementing. Yes, man. Yes, man. It's nice. It's nice. And you know what I like? It kind of encourage the fans. And one thing with YouTube now, they said when you see these numbers going up or so, shout out the people who are the top fan. Shout out everybody, but also recognize the people who are top fan. But I think the more you keep posting, like when I mean posting, the more commenting, also you just might end up take one of these spots because these spots can be taken away. Because if somebody come in right now and probably I don't know how it work, maybe they were in one of my videos commenting or anything. I don't know how does it work. I'm not sure. But I know it also contribute to people who support you as well. You say, oh, I just search it up. Oh, you just search it up. All right. So drop what knowledge you gain when you research it. If you want to share it. You know what I mean? But I kind of like it because they just pretend like a race you're running. And I'm like, okay, so let's see who gonna top the leaderboard tonight. You know what I mean? And then sometimes you can lose this spot too, and you lose to someone else, especially in the live features, because you're probably commenting more than some people, and then you will always remain the number one fan for the night. It changes every day. Because you see, anybody was on my live today, you see different people had the spot, and sometimes they lose the spot. Because I know I've been in live and I want to see what's going on. And they say, oh, you were the number one fan. And then shortly for the night, I'll be commenting and then somebody else comment again. That was number two. And then they end up go to number one. So I guess the frequency also does help, you know. So bless up to everyone. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Your queen work today, work today. So I only have the second bathroom to come through with. And you say, I think it's how much you speak. Oh yes, like the end game, how much they communicate on the chat or so. I think so as well. Engage actively in the live chat. Yes, man. Yes, man. And I think yes, I think so. Cause I've been on people live where that's the first time I ever go on their live or so. But I'm always in their channel. When I mean in their channel, like watch their videos, sometimes silently or so. You say, okay, send super chat message or send super chat message. Yeah, I think you can send super chat message. You'd have to just click on the dollar sign and follow through. I don't know. Just probably click on the dollar sign. And I don't know. I see a box up here with a dollar sign and a zero. That's all I see on my end. So where I would see the people and the likes, and then you'd have the zero. But on your end, you probably would have seen the dollar sign. Call in Snapback saying, good night, Queen. I'll probably be checking in the morning if you get up early enough. I am out of here. All right, Snapback. All right. So thank you so much, Snapback. You have a blessed night, my dear. And he said, Michael King said, are you super stickers? Yeah. I still have to finalize everything here because I still have to work. It's a work in progress. You have to keep going. Lyrics by Nidia said, night Snapback, coach. Yes, man. Bless up yourself. So I still have to figure out everything yet, you know what I mean? Plus, we still got to keep working, you know what I mean? You have to keep working. We got to have a goal to reach, so you got to keep working, you see? The goal not reach, we have to keep working. Uh-huh. But, you know, big shout out to all to the number lyrics by Nidia for the number one spot for tonight, and enjoy with Naomi for the number one spot. But it does fluctuate, family, so don't feel like, okay, these are just the people in here and they're the only one. No, it does fluctuate up and down. You know what I mean? You said, behave, Michael. Good night. Everyone, blessings to you all. All right. I don't even know what that emoji is. Michael, what kind of emoji is that? That emoji look like you're telling me go to my bed. Lyrics by Nidia say, congratulations, Queen. Thank you so much, Lyrics by Nidia. Thank you so very much. Give me a quick second. All right. I'm learning how to do all these things. So thank you so much, Lyrics by Nidia. Appreciate. Michael King said, what did I do? I don't know what kind of emoji is that, Michael. I don't. Those emoji look like a bar soap. That emoji look like I lost my bar soap, and Michael take it and give it to me. He said, Michael said, why am I the one that needs to behave? I don't know. I was reading the comment. I think Sinapback said, behave, Michael. Good night, everyone. Blessings to you all. I don't know. I'm just laughing. I'm just here for the laughter. So good night to everyone. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Yet, I'm so happy, guys. And the kids eat the food today and tell me how good it is. So, and guess what they told me to put in my spaghetti today? You would not believe it. Because I wanted to do the ground beef that I seasoned up today and live while I was chatting so much. And do it with some beans by itself. And my kids said to me, no. The YouTube loading sign. Oh, okay, okay. That's the YouTube loading sign. Okay. You come testing grandma right now. Grandma brain freeze. You know when the internet goes out and you say, I just realized you were monetized. Oh, lyrics by Nidia said, I just realized you were monetized. Thank you, lyrics by Nidia. Thank you so much. So guys, I'm upgrade from 199. Yesterday Snapback was the first person donate 199 to my thing yesterday, and it worked. And then tonight is lyrics by Nidia. And lyrics by Nidia, you're the second person in line to bless this stage right here. So big shout out to you. Big shout out to Snapback and you for the, what do you call those now? Super chat? I don't even know what to say. Cause is that super chat? I don't even know. Help out grandma. Is that super chat? Did I say help out? Did I say help out grandma? Help out grandma. Is that super chat? But anyway, whichever way, God bless you. Thank you all so very much. And I appreciate. Thank you guys so very much. Oh, it's super chat. Lord, God bless grandma. When I tell you guys I'm old school, you won't even believe it. Sometime I over here and I be saying, Lord, yes, man. So bless up to yourself. Lyrics by Nydia. Blessings to everyone. You know what I mean? When they say bless the heart that give and still bless the one that have a heart to give but cannot give. Wait, I learned that in church. Hey, I learned it in church. I'm telling you. Michael King said, you are not a grandma. Well, when you can't do anything much for yourself when you come out to technology, you gotta be grandma. I'm just using grandma way. When you can't do anything much with the internet, you gotta be grandma. Michael King said, you are a queen. Yeah, I'm a queen grandma. Lyrics by Lydia said, what are those? Pom poms? There's, some I blow, there's some blow. So pom poms. Are those pom poms? Are those, when you have the cheerleading thing and you go, Michael King said, make it easier, YouTube. Michael King said, no worries, I'll make it easier for you. You don't have to figure out these emoji. I'll make it easier. I know you know that sign, YouTube. Oh my God. So thanks to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? You said lyrics by Nydia say you work so hard and successfully succeed. Yes, man, succeed with the garbage. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, I can't give up. Michael King. Oh, your ears bothering you now, Michael King, or is the internet signal? Which you want? You know what I mean? Yes, lyrics by Nydia, we can't give up. We're not giving up. We still have a lot of work to do. And by the way, manners, love, and respect to everybody who is in the background, watching, or they stopping, what do they call it? What I normally say? Happy in, hop out. Or so forth to all the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well wishers, big up to everyone. And now since they had three things up there now, you have where you have people who are watching you are. So Michael King said destination point. Okay, your destination point. Okay, I hope I'm telling you, I'm one of those old school grandma, okay? Lost in the new school vibes. Lyrics by Nydia say, all the dancing and cleaning and cooking queen, you did it. Yes. I take all those roses. I'm taking all of them. Like a roses. You know the song? Like a roses, trampled on the ground. You too before. A part of me. I don't remember this song, but it's a gospel song. It's beautiful. But it's talk about like a roses, trampled on the ground, used to before, and took us. I don't remember how the song go, but if you know the song, you know it. If you know, he said, "I am so happy for you, sis, for real, for real, for real." Lydia, I could just hear your voice right now. Lydia, I could just hear your voice because I know you have a powerful voice. Like I could just hear your voice right now. Say yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But you know what, Nidhi? I was so shocked when I saw the dollar sign yesterday. I was literally shocked because I apply on the 11th. You know what I mean? I was literally shocked. Michael, what is that, Michael? Oh, roses. Okay, okay, Michael, give me some roses. These roses look like I'm about to fall asleep. These roses say, go to bed, little girl, go to bed. You know what I mean? So I was literally shocked. You know what I mean? Because I was saying, um, wow. But we still gotta keep going, And I still gotta set up my email. I still got because with brand deals, I realize you have to set up your email for doing brand deals. Just if we enter into what I mean, enter to be a part of that, in order just in case if somebody want to reach out to you to do a collab or a brand deal with you or anything, you have to have those things set up. So I need to get that set up too. Yes, the Michael King said, now what that's what I am about to do. Oh, you're about to fall asleep. Hush, 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 Michael. Lakes by Nidia said, to God be the glory. Great things he has done. Yes, man. Amen to that one. Great things he has done for sure. For sure. And I think keep it going even when nobody is watching. It's like a little kid. You ever see a little kid? You want to see what this baby is going to do. And then you hide and watch that poor little child. So many people that helped me get to where I need to get to start my journey. I didn't even see them in my comment section all the time. You know what I mean? Some of these people were literally silent in the background, helping Resilient Queen, whether they were on the live or just watching one of my random, whether shorts or videos or any. But I need to get me a phone. But I'm not in no position now for phone. I need to get me a phone though. I need to get me a phone because that can help me to get back in the rhythm of things. But for right now, I'm not nowhere, nothing. I'm not near nothing. You know what I mean? So I just gotta keep going. So Michael King said, peace out, bye bye, Michael. Have a blessed night. Probably one of these days you'll probably come back and you might end up get one of these fan thing here. I don't know how it work. I will check up more on it though. But have a blessed one, Michael King, and thank you for your support as well. Thanks to every one of you for your support. Whether you play a role silently, whether you play a role publicly, whether you play a role watching, commenting, subscribing, whatever you are doing, it just goes to show that you're making up something because you see your result. You see what I mean? When you see the result, you see, you know. He said, I will be back tomorrow. All right, then, Michael, have a blessed night. And he said, peace out. He said, maniana. So, maniana to you, Michael. Don't do no more Spanish because I say, what they call it? No comprehendo. No comprehendo. You know what I mean? So, no comprehendo. He said, he looks funny. They said, I would be on my main channel or life lessons. So I am so happy to be a part of your journey. Oh, thank you, Lyrics by Nidia. Thank you so very much. And thank you for being the top fan for tonight. Thank you so much. Michael King said, good night, chat and queen. Yeah, man. And you know a queen that love to chat. So good night, chat and queen. Cause chat, queen. You have to cut it short and you don't know how queen stay. Say queen, I got chatting her ears off. I was raised by the elderly, so at night I used to sit down with my adopted mama. We just sit down and have conversation. That's how we used to do. She tells stories and all these things, you know what I mean? So I kind of have that elderly old soul inside of me. And I think that's what keeping me going too. That level of resilience, because she was a very resilient woman too, because she been through so much. The lady that helped raise me. So Lyrics Vanity say, good night, Michael. Bless up yourself, Michael. So you hear the top fan say, bless up yourself, Michael King. So, you know what I mean? So I was raised by the elderly, you know what I mean? So and we used to at the time we did not have no TV. When we did get a TV, it was a black and white one of those local, probably local Juka front TV there, black and white. Sometimes you have to go outside every night if you turn the antenna. You get one of those bamboo stick. Or sometimes you put it close to the window and when it's not working, you push your hand through the window and keep turning the stick. Turning the stick. Man, gone were the days though. But that's how life is. It's like today, I was watching a video and there is this Jamaican, his name is I think White Boy. I think his name is White Boy. But he's a Jamaican. He grew up in Black Riverside. But I was watching him on a channel. He's in England. And he was giving the rundown of Jamaican, Creole, and our culture and all of that. Guys, I laughed so hard. I couldn't stop laughing because you know why? He was letting me remember some of the ways in which I grew up. So I would have to find you guys would be laughing. You guys you'd be finding it so hilarious, And he was sharing some valid points of, how we were raised, especially in the Saint Elizabeth side for people who grew up in Saint Elizabeth. We deal with parishes back home. You guys deal with states and their capital here. Is it state and their capital? No, what you deal with your state and their cities, We deal with state. Is it state and capital here? How does it go? I think state and capital. And we deal with the capital and its parishes. So yeah. And I'm telling you, but he was so hilarious. I was laughing, and he said, "Yeah, man. I remember in the days when parents cook food, and mom, what you never asked what's for dinner is whatever on the table we would eat growing up as a child." He just brought back so much youthful memories today, and I couldn't stop laughing. I watched the video and I was just tearing up, and I said, you know what, I probably need to share that on my channel for people who planning to go to Jamaica could learn a little thing or two from him. And one of the things that stood out to me, I'm coming to your lyrics by Nidia there with that comment, and one of the things that stood out to me today is when he said, you know what, Jamaicans are hilarious in a certain way, but if you are a sensitive person, you don't want to be around a Jamaican because then they go mess with you. I'm like, he said they will make you feel away. And I was laughing, but I will share that with you. I'm going to find it and see if I can share it with you. You see, I love my Haitian background. There are pros and cons. I am not ashamed where I come from. Yes, man, we can't be ashamed of where we come from. I used to work with a Haitian guy over here too. He used to cook. I used to work in a pizza department, and he used to cook in like the ribs and all these things, and I made the pizza. I forgot his name. He's Haitian too, and he could have cook. Yeah, when he cook, he always giving food. Hey, you want some food, or you good? Or when they cook, he always cook it in there. You know, if you catch up like a lunch or something. And he was a mean eater. He's very kind, very kind. I don't know where he went though. So I work with him. I worked with one before. Yeah, Haitian men love to cook. Yes, man, they're not afraid to cook. They cook, man, and they can cook good too. And they lot a lot. He likes the coffee. He used to drink this coffee every morning. You know that coffee in the bottle, the one with the cream, like the milky one. What they call that one? The coffee malate. I don't know. I don't know the cold one that you buy in the store, like a drink. What is the coffee drink? Every day you would see him with one. He say, "Yeah, I love my coffee," and then he have a different kind of accent. But then you could tell he have the American accent as well as the Haitian accent. And I think he was telling me his parents lose their life for him growing up or something like that. So so he had a little rough patch there, I think. And then he have his brother because his mom, no, his mom passed away from cancer. He said, "I know what you're talking about." Yes, man. So it's good. But they can cook. They can cook, but don't piss them off. Do not piss him off. Well, in any culture, you don't piss nobody off. But, you don't want to get him mad. And then he was one of those guys who wasn't afraid, like Resilient Queen, to speak up. It better not piss him off because he had a deep voice. So when he getting pissed off now and stuff, he's so loud. He's very loud when he get pissed off. Yeah. And then he all good again or so. And then when he calmed down, he just walked by himself. He just walked by himself, and he had dreads. He used to have dreads, like the fashion dreads thing. Them like he used to have that in his hair. I don't know where he's at. I don't even remember his name. He probably is somewhere around the place. I don't know. Cause most of who I used to work with there, they know they body spread their wings. Just a few people left there. But it used to be nice, man. People cook, and they used to like to cook this thing with the potato. Where it's like a one pot meal, but you have the electric, what they call it now? These electric things here where you cook, you put a big, okay, you're cooking for more than one people. Cut up the potatoes, the Irish potatoes, and put them together and everything. And people used to, it tastes good the way they made it. And then one day he made a dish. He said, "I'm gonna make a dish and you go taste it. You go love it." I don't remember what dish was that because at the time too, um, I think I was pregnant while I was working there too. So I don't remember what dish. All I know I was a greedy one. Because I was always curious to try the food. And then since we all in there, everything we could have seen make and how it's done. So nothing was like, oh, it's just in this corner, so we don't know. Everything we see how it was prepared. Because we were all there to see how it was done. You know, it was beautiful. Only thing I noticed a lot of culture now. If they like spice, you better prepare to know that you're gonna get some of the spicy food that they have. Sometimes they give you the mild one, they will ask you. But sometimes it's good to challenge yourself with the spice to see if you like it. Especially in the winter time. The spice is kinda good, especially if you have sinus and it draining or so. You eat something spicy and so you just clear it up. You just clear up all of that. In the winter season, you have allergy, turbo allergy, or so you eat something spicy and just cool it back down. I like me some spice. Yes, spice is good lyrics by Nidia. I love it too. The only since of late, I don't really have a big fan of spice. But when I was pregnant with my second child, spice, I love hot chips. Those hot chips and jalapeno chips. The jalapeno chips. I still love the jalapeno chips, but after when you have baby, everything becomes more salty now. But when you were consuming it while you were craving it, it don't taste nowhere to you, just ordinary. But after you have all those craving gone, some of those things you can't eat no more. You can't eat it no more. But yes, family, that's how it was. But I like to meet with different cultures, and I met with a whole lot of different culture. Bulgarians, Chinese are part of our people who came to Jamaica, and the Indians. So that's not nothing new to me, right there with their spices and stuff, and the Chinese. And I know the Chinese in Jamaica, they can cook. The ones in Jamaica, ooh, we have a food court in Mandeville. You have a lot of them down that side. They can cook. Even their sweet and sour chicken. When I come over here and I order sweet and sour chicken, I had to tell myself, I'm not in Jamaica, so I won't be able to eat the sweet and sour chicken that they make home. But I'm telling you, you see, I like meeting different culture too. Yes, man, when you meet different culture and they can cook, I love you. Because I'm telling you, it's like a day of plate saved for me. Save me a plate, and I know I don't have to worry about cooking. When I come home, I know I don't have to put no pot on. Because somebody going to cook your plate of food. But that's how it used to be back in the days. When you meet people, and they tell you for real, hey, can you cook? And you say, yeah. They mean it when they say, I'm coming for dinner. And they mean it. But nowadays it's kind of different, because too much things happening now that have people have to be more skeptical. He said we learn from each other and share different recipes. Yes, man. But that's how we learn, when we can share. Okay, I'm sharing my culture, you're sharing your culture. And that's why they have a thing here called the Work and Travel Program. When you go on that, you get to meet different culture. And when they put you in housing, they put you with different people. They don't just put you with your own people. They can pair you with Chinese, they can pair you with Americans, they can pair you with different from a different place. If anybody there from Ghana, they will pair you with them. I know I was paired with Chinese. I was paired with my other compatriot, with what they call it, other Jamaicans. We were all so sweet, and Bulgarians, yes. And I'm telling you, I never see people eat fruit so much, so often, till in the morning time. Every morning, the Chinese that we were amongst in my group, they eat fruits. A lot of watermelon. They eat a lot of watermelon. Oh, every morning they have a bowl of fruit. They must be healthy, man. They're very healthy people. They eat lots of fruits, lots of fruit. Grapes, whatever it is, they're eating it. You know what I mean? And they're cooking too, and they can cook. And the ones I was on work and travel program with, they can cook. Oh, they can cook. And then they said, okay, you don't have to cook today. We're gonna cook for you today, because I was helping them with the English, and they were helping me with Chinese. Ooh, niyama, shishi, they were helping me. We were having the time of our life. We were having the time of our life. You know what I mean? And one day they cooked for me. They were cooking. We all were there though. Mind you, they were all were there. So it's not like you say, oh, you leave and somebody put on food for you. No. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna cook for you, we gonna all be there, like you in the house and we there cooking or something. You know what I mean? We're not gonna pick up no food after you cook it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's how it is, you know? So we all there and they cooking and maybe somebody washing the dishes, somebody cutting up the things for the sauce and all these things. But I'm telling you, they could cook. They get those soya sauce and stuff, and they get their steak and all these things and cook it up. And Chinese cook a lot of food too, so you won't be hungry because they cook more than one dishes. You won't be hungry. And they cook and we all eat, and then they say, oh, we gonna cook for you, and then after that I cook for them. I forgot what I cooked, but I had cooked something. And then me, same way you see me like to just cook anything, make up a dish, that's what we do back there. And they used to have some sausage, because the first place I ever found Family Dollar was in Canada, and then when I go to Maine, they had Family Dollar there, and they had this sausage, Vienna sausage, in there. You know those little dice cube sausage that they have, and I got me some of those and cook it up. I don't know what I was doing, guys. I just was experimenting with food over here because I'm like, if I'm a part in somebody culture, I want to try to mix up and blend some food and so like such a like. That's what I was doing. I was doing it, and we all eat. And then I remember my Jamaican friends too. They were laughing. They said, "Hey, girl, you're not easy." But we were having the time of our life, guys. There was never a dull moment, and that was my second year going back to Maine as well. And we had a good crop of girls. Me, I never argue with none of them. We had a good team going on. And then after that, my boss said, "Where do you live? You live too far." Then I had to sign in, break the contract now, and go live with my boss. When I mean live with him, she had housing, so I was able to go and live with her. Even though I had prefer where I was living, because where she lived now, it was on a private property. And then one night, I see a snake, but the snake had because they live on a private property, and it's like a little forest going down, and then you have the street, some little light lamp going down the streets, so that because if those lights are out, I'm sorry for you, you better have flashlight to drive over there because it was so dark. It was so dark to go over there. I'm telling you, but God brought us out of the tunnel. And then one night they always say they had like a garden snake or something. And they look like a car was driving down there and kill one of the garden snake or whatever. And I have to ride home. That was one of the biggest fear I had to ride home. When I see that thing, one day I don't know how I didn't crash that bicycle. I get home, you should see how fast I run into the house. You know? Well, I'm telling you. Because they said they had a lot of garden snake and everything. You should see how fast I run into the house. I'm telling you. I'm riding down and I lift my foot up off the pedal because it's like a going down a hill now. And I already know how to balance on the bicycle. My foot lift up off the pedal. I ain't touching down. Well, when I know where the snake was, I ain't touching down there. I lift all my foot off the pedal. Like somebody giving you a ride, they say stretch your feet out. My foot was stretched out because I'm going down the hill. Oh, I'm telling you, but we come a long way, family. In this world, we come a long way. What? Looks my idiot. My foot was not on that pedal. Oh. And then I remember one night my boss called me and tell me, because I used to work like two jobs. Sometimes I work three jobs. You know what I mean? But when it park over at night, then I have to ride home. So even though I work in the morning and then we park over sometime 1 o'clock, sometimes they give me till 1 o'clock because I was very good with the games and all these things. I remember they had this water gun game there where you play a race to see who's gonna get to the finish line. And they used to have the primary worker, and then I would be the secondary worker, because secondary worker meaning at the time that I wasn't their primary worker. That means they didn't recruit me from my country. I just come there and look a second job. My primary job was working at a hotel, right? And then in the evening I would go to them and work with them. And they had a water gun game there where they squirt the water up, and then you hear the "Too," and then it just squirt off the water. And because I had the sporting background in me, Are the sports in me? I couldn't help but say, all right, let's see who. We had a mic. We have to talk on a mic. People, hey, I think that helped bring out a lot of the shining. Because at first, people had the mic and they were scared to use the microphone. Because that's how they make their money. You know what I mean? You use the microphone, you make the game fun and exciting. And one day, the boss came to me and said, we they give me all this, let me work 5 days. If I 5 days a week they open for, I'm there 5 days a week, because they say you good. They say, how you so good? And I remember one guy, this white man was watching me one day, and he said, you are good. And I don't know if I tell the boss, because I don't know, because most time people will be there undercover securities or so. So you don't know who these people are that is telling you, oh, you're good or you're amazing or whatever. And I was on the microphone and I say, okay, so everybody come to play the game. Sometime I have the whole 9 yard full, whole 9 pipes, whatever thing they use to squirt the water up to play the game to see who gonna win. And then I say, okay, I said, and they're off. Let's see who's gonna be in the lane, in the lead. Is it Nydia? Is it Enjoy with Naomi? Is it with Michael? Let's see. And look who's going. And Nydia is in the middle. Listen, it was so fun. And when the near to reach the finish, said, "Oh, and Nydia is the top winner." I'm like, I'm just using you as an example, Nydia. Oh my God, it was so fun. And listen, you see, after that, my game was going like every second I have to restock, every second, and then the kids was just ready. You know what I mean? It was just nice. And at first I used to worry about the microphone and how I sound. And after that, no. I get comfortable. I say, let's go, baby. And sometimes you see you're in the lead and somebody just come and take over the lead, and you say, oh no, this is about to be upsetting. Is this Usain Bolt? Is this Justin Gatlin? Is this Asafa? Yes, man. I used to be on the microphone, and you call some of the top runners that because it's pepping up the game and all these things. And I'm telling you, and they're off. Let's see who's gonna win the race. It look like they're gonna look. It look like Resilient Queen is about to win the race. No, no. Lyrics by Diddy, she won the race. Anybody know Old Orchard Beach? I used to be there in 2016 and 2017, and I work at the park. In 2 years I was there for. I work at that park, Old Orchard Beach. So if you hear that excitement that I just give just now, you remember you were at the Old Orchard Beach park, that was me. That was me at the microphone. And you know what? You know what? Let me tell you something. It's when you do your job, you're born to get reward. I remember they don't technically give secondary worker bonus, like, because they never recruit you as a primary worker. But did you know when I was leaving, the top one of the overseer for the games, when they launched it there, he came to me and he said, you work too hard for us. He said, girl, do you know how well you make us proud? He said, I want you right back on this game tonight. You have to go back. So, because when I leave my job, I go home, get about an hour rest or so, and ride like a mad cow to get back out, because it's a little journey. Like we were ride the other day to go drop my son off. So it's a good little journey. And as I go there, he said, okay, they make you rotate the games, don't get me wrong. But anyone they see that I made good money in, because they check their money to see, because they gotta pay the people that they hire, which is us. I mean, the overhead and all these things. So it's not there to play fun. It's there for you to do your job. When I was leaving, they give me a good bonus. I'm like, what? He said, girl, you did it. You did it. I said, thank you. I wasn't expecting it. I just expecting my pay, and that was it. Give me a bonus. So you did it. You say you did it. Right now, I think if I go back to that park right now and say, hey, this is me, I should be able to get me a job there again. Yes, man, it was fun. It was very fun. And people from all over Montreal, a lot of Canadians were there too, like from Montreal side or so forth. And they were there as well. A lot of people. A lot of people from all walks of life were there, and it's nice. It's fun. You know what I mean? And then I used to work at a restaurant there too, and some Bulgarians are so, ooh, we were just going going. We had a good time. One of the young lady got married. One of the young lady got married the same year. I think the same year. When she went back home, she got married. She was engaged to her partner, and then when she got back home, they get married. So that was nice. So, good things can come from experiencing different culture, learning from different people, just anything from any walks of life. You never know who you gonna mess with. You never know who gonna make you be you. You know what I mean? That you can be yourself around or so forth. So it was beautiful. It was very beautiful. We had fun. But I used to love working at the park. It was fun. And then I used to have these other games too that they used to love put me. They used to love put me at the dart game. I used to play darts too. And I used to teach the little kids how to play dart. And people used to wonder, they said, "Have you played this game before?" I said, "Me? I'm a guinea pig just like everybody else." But sometimes you have a good eye if you look out and pay attention to details and say, "Hey, this is a job, so you gotta learn to figure out how to do the job and everything." So I used to play the dart game too, but you have the little kids that come in and they have to pop the balloon. So they have to pop the balloon, and I was showing them how to set their hand to pop the balloon. Some get it, some don't get it, and it was fun. And the more people see they were winning, the parents keep bringing the kids so they could win stuff or so forth. And then they have another game there too. One of the water game was to sit down and play the game, and everything go up, and then you hear the bell ring, and then you will see which number win the game, whichever number you were sitting at. And you have another game there. It's a water game as well, but that one, no, you can't sit down. You have to like aim it, and then you hear the bell. And they have the can one too, where you have to knock down all the cans that they have there. That one, you get three of those bean bags, and you have to hit the cans. And then you have they had another game that I used to play was the balloon one. And then I used to play the basketball game. That's where I would start learning my craft with basketball too. Yes, man. Sometimes you get it because what they do when you stand there as the person who's gonna sell the game, they say sometimes you have to play the game so people can see. Sometimes they see your score, so they say, "All right, let me come and try." And then however much the game is, then they will try it out and say, "All right, let me and you play together. I'm playing for free because I'm the one who overseeing the game there. I make sure everything good, people get their turn and everything who is next in line." And they throwing the ball in or so. I say good, and we boosting them up and they going on and so forth. Yes, man, it was nice. And then I play another game too. This one is, what do you call this one? This one, when you throw the ball, it jiggle a little bit and then you roll and jump in the thing. I don't remember what that one is. Gumball? I think it's like gumball. I don't remember. It's a lot of games. I don't remember. But looking at those games right now, like teaching maths, those games can be fun to teach maths as well. Looking at them. Yeah, it can be fun to teach maths. Teach maths to young children. Because, to sparks young children interest is nothing like drawing up some things and tell them to run and scribble on here how many times they can scribble or do whatever they gotta do. Or how many times they can throw the bean bags and they gotta count how many times they won and all these, teach them, identifying numbers, shape, color, so many things can come from playing games, you know. But it was fun. It was fun. And I hope to start to travel, and not right now, but anytime I jump out that area to go travel, I am gonna travel. And one of the arena I wanna tap into food. Food. So anywhere the food is, I don't know if I will be testing every food, but I know for sure I'll be testing. I wanna test some foods out. You know what I mean? Even if it's just a simple dish, I just wanna test it out and see how it tastes and whatever it is. You know what I mean? Just wanna test some food. Taste tester. Just probably go around and just test food. You know what I mean? Some gonna be wow, some not gonna be wow, but that's all right. But such is life though, family. Had a good time of your life, you know. I ever go there and I met a couple people in the army. I know Marine, they were in the Marine part of the army. So I met quite a few people, you know, participate in road race there. I met quite a few people. I remember one year I went back on this guy. I didn't even know he was there the year before. You know, sometimes you don't know, you don't remember somebody, but they remember you. And he said, you know what? I heard he was saying two of them were running like they're running as a team. 'Cause you can sign up as a group or anything. You say, I am about to jump off, Queen. Congrats again. You are awesome. I will replay this live later. Have a great night. Thank you, Lyrics by Nidhi. I'm blessed up and thank you for blessing this stage and thank you for being the top fan for tonight. And what good have a blessed night. And to everyone that have to leave, what good have a blessed night and thank you all. Thank you all so much. I appreciate manners of our respect to everyone. All right, so let me see who gonna take the number one spot now. Let me see who can beat the number one spot. Who is that gonna take the number one spot? I don't know. Wait, where the songwriter say? Wait, is it me? Is it you? Yes, man. So we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun, but such is life. And then I'm not gonna even stay any longer too, cause my body kind of tired. Plus tomorrow when I get up, I wanna see if I could take the bag downstairs to go washing, because I was gonna go washing and I didn't, cause I need to take the car back to the shop because it keeps shutting off. So I need to take it back to the shop and stuff. So I need to go get the washing out of the way, and then anything else in the house I can always do, because the only thing left in the house to do now is to just rearrange everything, set back up everything in the kids' playroom, set back the kids' room. I set they take out their sheet set already to spread their bed and everything for them, and just organize up back, and then for me to get everything back off of my little divan that I cleaned up and put back, and to get this container out of here. Look like, you know, when you have a garage and you put everything in the garage and say you gotta go through it. Yes, man. So I'm not gonna say any longer. I just wanna say bless up to everybody and thank you all so very much. All the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the subscribers, the well wishers, every single person, the silent partners. I wanna say thank you. Thank you all. Thank you so very much. Words sometimes cannot express gratitude, but I'm going to express it the way I know how, which is thank you all. Thank you very much. And blessings to everyone that bless my kitty, which is in Jamaica, we say kitty, which is our basket. That bless the basket so far. I know it's early and everything, but I still appreciate all of you because I know it's not easy at times. You know what I mean? Because I used to be that kind of person and things kind of fall off for me right now. So, but thank you all. You know what I mean? Every little make a muckle, and trust me, I'm higher than that Dollar Tree right now. Dollar Tree is our $1.25. Your girl past Dollar Tree. What good family, have a blessed night. Until then, we say peace out, all right? We still got to keep working. So until then, peace out. Bye bye. All right.